on the mic, it's a game for all seasons. Coaching!
Yo, and yo. It's your boy Coach E here, y'all, with the live episode of Coach E Game for All Seasons, brought to you by Perfect Time Fitness. And we are in here talking about the NBA free agency. There's been so much crazy stuff going on. There's been so many moves. Nobody saw these moves coming. Quite a bit of them, but a couple of them, not too much. But the good ones, yeah, I can tell you all basketball fans are surprised, just like me. So I brought a friend on here so he can help me out with this situation. You've seen him before. If you are a true fan of Coach E Game for All Seasons, he is Coach Marv, everybody. Say what up to Coach Marv.
What it do?
Glad to get you back on the show, man. It's been a while. Shit, I think about a year, bro. Right?
Yeah, man, I had fun, bro.
So if y'all remember, and like I said, if y'all fans of Coach E Game for All Seasons, he did the film room with me. It was one Miami Heat game. We did a nice little breakdown of everything that was going on in the game, helping you understand the game more. So now we about to take that over to this side and explain and give our master opinions about this free agency stuff that's going on. So Marv, which you excited about this NBA season coming up? Are they making enough moves to get your attention back?
I mean, Giannis to Miami was a big deal. Is a big deal.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like the East remains to be kind of wide open.
Yeah.
Year. Obviously, with the New York Knicks being crowned NBA champions this year, I mean, nobody saw that coming. So again, there's no favorite in the East. So with obviously Bam Adebayo getting the 81 this year, and then having the kind of
83, man, 83.
Sorry, you're right. Kobe, you're right. My bad, Bam. Obviously with him breaking Kobe's record and scoring all those points and having a career season. Getting Giannis to come in there is a really, really big deal for Miami. So I think when Giannis is healthy, he's top 5, top 3 in the NBA for real. So that's a really, really big piece, really big move. But again, we all know right now the biggest Lego on the table that has yet to be placed is still the one and only LeBron James, who's at 41 still has all of the media, all of the hype, all of the headlines is about where this 41-year-old player going to his 24th season is going. This just to me is just another feather in the cap. We debating the greatest of all time. I don't know how you look at this as a negative.
Oh,
this is unprecedented, something that I don't think we'll ever see again.
Oh, trust me, we're going to get into all that. Let's get back to the Giannis conversation. You said a couple things that I agree with, especially starting back when you said about the Knicks winning the championship. I said that on a previous episode, like, man, look, nobody saw this coming. If you sat here and told me that you knew the New York Knicks was going to win the championship, you're telling me a lie just because you saw it happen and you want to be on the bandwagon. Right. Because at the beginning of the playoffs, nobody was talking about them being a championship contender. I mean, they were a contender, but nobody really had confidence in them until they went on that crazy run. And I mean, that's a crazy run. Think about it. 11 in a row, 12 in a row in the playoffs. That's a hard thing to do, man.
And I kept telling myself, watching them play, like eventually, bro, this is all going to come crashing down. Even in the R series, I was like, yo, all right, bro. Enough is enough. They'll get
right.
Jaylen Brown, Brunson is not going to continue to just do what he's doing.
Mm-hmm.
And he continued to do what he was doing. And
not only did he continue, like he took it up a notch too. Like he reached another level that I didn't even think he had in him. I knew he was a dog.
Anybody. I don't think the most diehard New York Knicks fan saw this stuff coming.
No.
So I mean, for Giannis to land in the East right now, Miami got a shot. They favorites. You know what I mean? At the top, they moved to the top of the list because, like I said, the East is open, bro.
Wide open.
I mean, So I mean, you still got a Jaylen Brown that moved too. So that's
Mm-hmm.
probably the second biggest signing as far as franchise players trading jerseys. Him going to Philly, I feel like he was underappreciated in Boston. I'm a big Jaylen Brown fan. I think he plays both sides of the ball.
Mm-hmm.
I do think him and Tatum complemented each other well. And I think Boston made a mistake in regards to the trajectory of their team being a championship contender. I mean, in today's game, you need two guys that look like they can be the guy on any given night, which is what they had, which is what was the recipe for success. And I feel like they glossed over that for whatever reason, and they treating him like a throwaway, and they're gonna pay for it, in my opinion. I love Tatum, but he needs somebody else that could be the best player sometimes. And now they don't have that, which is going to put more pressure on him, which, in my opinion, he's not going to be as efficient as he was when he was healthy. With Jaylen.
Not only that, but the combination of two wings having that option to take over a game anytime they wanted to, and one playing off of the other. But I'm gonna rewind it one more time. Go back to that Giannis and that Bam.
Mm-hmm.
I would keep telling people how sick that pick and roll is about to be, because what you gonna do? You gonna drop? You gonna go over top? You gonna hedge? Like how you gonna play that? Because I had a couple people try to counter and say, "Well, Bam ain't no shooter. He owns." I don't know what game you've been watching. Yeah, I'm not saying he's a great 3-point shooter, but inside that 3-point line, his jumper is extremely consistent.
Absolutely, he's a very, very capable shot maker, and downhill, Giannis is a nightmare anyway.
That's what I'm
saying.
Pick and
roll transition, and you got coming off Bam, and Bam's a big, so it's not going to be some quick guy checking him that's ready to turn the corner and cut off Giannis. So, nah, man, I definitely like the move for Miami. Them two guys are going to be a force in the East, man.
And I think it's a great thing Bobby Portis came too. That's slept on as well. Bobby Portis is a key.
He's a constant professional. He's gonna show up. He's gonna compete. He's gonna impact the game, make shots, be tough, veteran, lead a solid veteran for them.
Mm-hmm.
Miami made some moves. They still trying to land, who, but I'm hoping, he come on home, man. That's why I'm rocking to see a little bit.
Since you brought that up, if that does happen, let's just say he does go down to Miami, what do you see that looking like? Do you see him playing the facilitator role and having Giannis take a back seat, or do you see him letting Giannis be the facilitator and him roaming around without the ball, taking some of that, miles off his body, where he can just sometimes chill in the corner or sometimes come off a screen? Not to say that he gonna pull up just a tag or whatever. He'll just have a lot of gas left in the tank if he does it that way.
A big part of LeBron James's greatness is his versatility, bro, and his willingness to pass the basketball and make other people better. So I've seen LeBron take a backseat to Luka and AD, and not necessarily backseat, because he was still LeBron getting you numbers. But I've seen him play off the ball or be the playmaking forward that he is. And I feel like if he winds up in Miami with them dudes, we'll be talking about Magic Johnson in 91, 92. Like, he'll be bringing the ball up, making plays for them, playing off the balls, getting the ball swung to him, getting down. Like, it'll look like probably how Miami looked when he left for Cleveland in 2010. Older version of it.
Right.
So again, he's done it. His versatility and willingness. Now, he do get his numbers and he won his numbers, so I'm not gonna say he don't chase his stats at times. But what makes him great is him being able to make plays for others and okay with getting off the ball. So I don't think at this point in his career, especially with them two dudes, Giannis and Bam, like, he's not gonna have no problem being a third string or saying maybe I'll just be the point forward and facilitate them, let them guys get busy, and I'll take what's left. Like, I see him having no problem with that role either.
Once again, if you're just tuning in, we got Coach Marv here talking about NBA free agency, all the moves that's been going on. But a move that need to be going on is you liking and subscribing this show and this YouTube page. So don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to hit that like button. And don't forget to share it to people that you don't even know that's watching or you think they watching. Make sure they do start watching. But now, since you done brought up all that good stuff, we can now switch to that other guy you was talking about, Jaylen Brown. Jaylen Brown, we got to get to him real quick. So with him going to Philly,
right?
Are you 100% sure that made them a better team?
No. Jaylen Brown. So Boston is going to lose as far as what they lost with the tandem of Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum. And now Philadelphia. Well, I'm not going to say Philadelphia's going to lose because they've been losing. I like Maxey. He is a stud. He's a self-made player. You know, he surpassed his expectations and turned himself into an all-star. I mean, Embiid, if he can stay on the floor,
huge.
You know, can be obviously one of the most dominant big men in the league, but you know, his health has always been a concern.
Looking
I
at these
think
highlights,
at times he can move the needle for Philly in the East, but like I just don't trust without Embiid, you know, Philly's going nowhere. And I just feel like unless he's healthy, even though Jaylen Brown going there was the big story. It's all lying on Jaylen and on Joel Embiid's health, bro.
So with that being said, and watching these highlights, Jaylen Brown attacks the paint a lot. Exhibit A, this right here. Do you think that paint will be open with Embiid down there, or do you think that's going to push Embiid further out into the wing like he tends to do anyway quite a bit? But which one do you think would be better for that team?
That's where I was going. It's going to have to be a healthy balance of it because Embiid wants to be on the perimeter too fucking much at times.
Yeah,
and that is a deterrent takes away from his game and his overall dominance in the paint because he's a capable shot maker that falls in love with the three from time to time. But I think Embiid has a high IQ. His durability is the question mark, but he know how to play. So I feel like the coaching staff, if they put them two guys in the situation to be successful, which is having an Embiid in the paint, it needs to be, and then obviously letting Jaylen Brown attack the rim and Embiid popping and picking and popping from time to time, a healthy balance of it. I think they can have some success, man. So, but they only going as far as Embiid's health goes. If Embiid is healthy and Maxey is healthy, and obviously Jaylen Brown keep doing what he's doing, then Philly could make some noise. But if Embiid's not healthy and can't play, then they are who they are.
And they're going to be who they be, which is the team that took out those Boston Celtics with Jaylen Brown on there coming back from a 3-1 deficit. So I don't know, man. That's why I said at the beginning, though, some of these moves are surprises where, especially when a trade like that happens with that big of a profile guy, usually don't see them send them 150 to 200 miles away. Right. You just send them over way to the West Coast or somewhere else. It's the same division. Like they got to see him 4 times now.
Yeah. Which lets you know how little they either thought of Jaylen Brown or somebody in the front office is like, I want to put my guy in a position to be successful because we want him, but we just couldn't keep him around. So you can read it 2 ways because they could have shipped him to damn who the worst team in the league right now.
I was about to say Memphis.
They could have shipped him to Memphis. Shit, you know what I'm saying? And they did. So it's a little bit of both. You can read into it however you want to take it. But I do think he'll continue to transcend because he's very durable. So I think Maxey needs the help. And I think if Embiid can be healthy, then Philly might have a chance in making a run in the Eastern Conference for sure.
Well, it's another move that I think people don't really care about anymore, just because of how he was and how it ended and how he just had such a fast decline. And we brought up the Memphis situation. That's the Ja Morant move. I don't know how to feel about that Portland trade. I don't know how him and Dame are going to work, because
Well, I feel like Dames is probably a shell of himself at this point too.
you think so after the Achilles?
Yeah, man. Dame not gonna be the Dame that we knew him to be, which is why they ran and got him.
Yeah.
They poorly know this, so they went and grabbed and took a chance on Ja, who's a falling star at this point, because I think we all know that Damian Lillard is on the back end of his career. I was a Ja Morant fan until the stupidity just kept coming, and was becoming more and more a distraction for his personal life, and then started affecting him on the court. And so I'm off the Ja Morant bandwagon, because it's like, bro, you blessed with all this talent, you got all these gifts in front of you, man. These guys you can get, bro, and you just can't get out of your own way. And you got enough support, in my opinion, and resources to find support. If you don't have it, you can get the help you need to get your shit together and play the game and focus on your profession and your craft and being a model citizen and representing yourself and your family and obviously the team you're playing for the right way. And he just was going out his way to not do that. And I can't continue to vouch for that kind of stuff, man. So like whatever happens with him happens, but I'm not betting. You won't catch me betting on him no time soon.
I'm gonna tell you something that I heard, man, that it made a lot of sense. I heard that there was a Nike move, because he makes so much money for Nike with the shoe deal and with his shoes being as popular as they are. And they just said, we got to get him out of there to keep a close eye on him. Where's Nike at? In Oregon. Not far from Portland. So I heard that was a Nike move to keep him closer to them so they can keep an eye on him on and off the court to make sure he doesn't do anything else stupid in order to mess up their money, because he's making them a boatload with them damn shoes. So I don't know how true it is, but it makes a lot of sense.
It makes sense. And that's my first time hearing that. So to me, that does make sense. Now that you broke it down that way.
And I never would have thought about that, but the guy that I heard it from is a pretty reliable source. So he's never given me any information that was out of the blue and not true.
Right.
So,
no, that make a lot of sense, bro. Because I mean, he is valuable to the Nike brand, because them damn shoes are popular, and that's all them kids want to wear.
Yeah.
It's Ja Morant. They kind of took the place of Kyrie.
Oh yeah, definitely.
So you got a point, and there's a lot of truth to that. So let's see if he decides to fuck this up too.
No, if you get in trouble in Portland, you looking for trouble.
Yeah.
Like you are going out of your way to do something very stupid in order to be in trouble like you were in Memphis.
And
so I don't think,
that's how I came up with it. Like he just was going out of his way to get in trouble. Like give it a rest, man. Give it a rest, bro.
And it was self-inflicted.
Yeah.
It wasn't like anybody pressed him on anything or
no, man.
Which makes it even weirder.
Whole situation was weird, man. Just like, you know what? I'm over this. So, I wish the best to the guy. Yeah. I will say this. I think a free agent move that was massive, that has not been talked about. I will say it was talked about, but it don't seem like it got much play as it should have, was LaMelo Ball to Minnesota.
Bruh, I tell you what, I like it. I like it a lot.
I love it.
I'm a Melo fan.
Me too. I'm glad he's out of Charlotte,
And a lot of people are going to be like watching him now, being like, "Oh man, I didn't know he was that good." That let you know that he was in that dark hole in Charlotte. Nobody paying attention to him, but 6'7" point guard. with a game like that and a move like that and could pass like that, I can't wait to see it.
You got Ant-Man on the other side, who and they got a front line. Hey,
Dog.
Minnesota, just buy some stock on them guys, man. I mean, losing Nas Reed was a big loss, but
Huge.
they got bodies. They got bodies, man.
Yeah.
They got bodies. They got bodies, man. And the metal is box office, man. But like you say, ain't no box office in Charlotte at this point. It's just the Charlotte Hornets.
Right.
He's in a position now where he's playing with somebody electrifying like the Ant-Man, bro. Because he can make other people around him better.
Yeah.
And he could also score and like, oh, this is a big move for Minnesota. And you know, I like what this could potentially lead to for these guys.
While we was talking about Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum with the two wings taking over the game when each other wanted and having that sidekick, I think it's going to be so much of the same there. And let's not forget about McDaniels. Yeah, McDaniels is up and coming, and he's like showing his ass.
And like, hey man, buy some stock on. And hey, listen, everybody gets on Big Rudy Gobert, but I'll take him on my team any day.
Man, what? 7'3" or 7'2", whatever he is, holding the paint down like that.
Listen, I'm taking him, and he going and Melo will make him better.
So many lobs. He about to catch so many lobs. He already was doing with Ant-Man, but it's about to be to another level now because everybody gonna be trying to help off of either one of them, whoever has the ball in their hand. Exhibit A, these moves that we watching right here. I could see them going back and forth in the game, and the defense not knowing who to stop. And then now you got to worry about McDaniels heated up. Now you got to worry about Rudy catching all the rebounds or catching all the oops. Now you got the space wide open on the court. Both of them is going to be at their best at that point.
Melo Ball looking like a 6'7" Camille Wilson.
Hey.
Hey, man.
They don't know about that. They don't know about that.
My bro, man. Shout out to the bro. Big fan of my guy.
Hope you well, Lank. Need to holler at you, man. I ain't hollered at you in some years. Need to holler at you, brother. I always tell people, man, everybody know LeBron was great in high school and all that stuff, but I constantly tell people Camille Wilson was one of the best high school players I've ever seen in my life.
You and me both. You and me both.
Up close and personal every single game. I seen this dude do a lot of stuff by himself, going 8-10-0 runs by himself in like 30, 45 seconds.
Mill was a big fan. Big fan of Camille Wilson, bro. Big fan. Always have been. Always was. Told him to his face.
Oh, yeah.
So, no, that's my bro.
Now, back to the LaMelo. Do you see this putting Minnesota over the top? Do you see them being a bigger contender now than they were even before the Melo move?
Absolutely. Long as everything is, obviously barring injuries when we're talking about
of course,
protection of teams, as long as everybody's healthy and can play.
Mm-hmm.
I definitely feel like Minnesota has put themselves in a position to be a Western Conference champion for sure. For sure. Because now
Western Conference champion?
It's the dynamics of, put themselves in that position. Obviously, OKC ain't going nowhere. San Antonio ain't going nowhere.
Mm-hmm.
LaMelo Ball is nothing to sneeze at, bro.
Oh yeah, not at all.
Man's healthy and their roster is healthy. Who knows? There still might be some more moves being made for them. But as it stands right now, yeah, they back in the thick of things, and they're better than they were this year with this addition.
And what you bringing up? You say even with the what now? My bad.
Even with the loss, of Nas Reed.
Oh yeah. And you said something that just put a thought in my head. This guy, I don't know how he does it. I don't know how he's been doing it, but he cleared over $300 million made in the NBA off of this deal that he just got. Talking about J. Cole himself, Tobias Harris, ending up with San Antonio Spurs, man. I don't
When
know
did-
how.
I
Yeah,
didn't even see that. When did that go down?
dog, like last week.
Really?
Yes. I don't know how he does it, man, but he rakes up cash and gets in these positions where he can be like a reliable role player. And
Yeah.
at times he really is a reliable role player. Now he does hit the wall every once in a while, like
What
the
I-
series against us. He was
Uh,
killing the first 3 games, then he
It
just
was.
kind of
Then he
disappeared.
hit cold. Thank God.
They're right.
Because if he didn't, we was over with for us. If he kept
Oh,
playing
yeah.
at the rate he was playing, we wouldn't be Detroit.
Now, that's a huge move for San Antonio that nobody's talking about because now you got an extra wing defender, an extra long wing defender, and an extra shooter now.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
With less pressure,
Yeah,
he's gonna be open a whole lot.
a whole lot.
They were playing through him, for a hot second in Detroit. Now nobody playing through him in San Antonio. Nobody gonna be checking him.
No.
He's gonna be in a position where he can get off.
Yeah, I just brought that up because you brought up San Antonio Spurs. I'm like, man, I didn't hear nobody talk about this, but that's a very
I
important
didn't even
move.
catch that one. I didn't even catch that one. I'm gonna be honest with you. Yeah, I didn't catch that one.
Hey, these vets been signing these nice deals too, man. And I think the New York Knicks is gonna miss Michael Robinson. I mean Mitchell Robinson. I'm sorry.
Mitch Robinson, big fella.
Yeah.
He came.
He went to the
signed
Knicks.
to the Knicks.
That's another situation where the Knicks let him get away and go up the road to Boston. And I think they're going to have trouble with him whenever they do play each other, if they see each other in the playoffs,
Right.
just because he's going to have a point to prove. I don't think he left on bad terms, but just the fact that they didn't match the deal.
They didn't value him.
That they was just like, yeah, you cool, dude. You could walk.
We was gonna win without you anyway.
Yeah. Like, I don't know.
I mean, he got in that series and changed some stuff, man. And
he always does.
Yeah. So I mean, there's definitely some value there. But you know how the NBA is, man.
That's the thing.
Yeah.
That's the thing that is going to go under the radar because now New York misses a big that was a rim protector and a major rebounder and a major oop catcher off of that pick and roll and off of that coming down the middle, that guard coming down the middle, drawing the defense to him. Now Jason Tatum has that at his disposal. So we'll see if he's able to use it.
You need guys that ain't complaining about getting the ball and getting touches. Like he was a throwback, old school utility defender and defender, rebounder, force type of guy that is on everyone the team needs.
Kind of like a Davis brother back in the day, like a Dale Davis, Antonio Davis type of guy.
That's exactly the type of guy he was. And you need that, man. That's hard to find now. These prima donna bigs, man. Everybody want to shoot threes and not be physical, and bigs want to do guards. And nobody want to do dirty work. Like he's a dirty work. I want to do all the dirty work type of guy. So, just letting him go, might end up biting him in the butt later. We'll see.
Now I'm gonna go back to that Miami Heat roster. Now I was saying this on another episode that I trust Pat Riley and the Miami Heat staff and organization to put a great roster around those two, Bam and Giannis.
Right.
But I think that Norman Powell loss, man, that's going to be pretty big for just letting him go to the Bulls like that and not trying to pay him when they need shooters. So I think that's going to be a big loss for them. If they can find somebody else, like just how DeMar DeRozan became a free agent 2 days ago. Now, I could see DeMar DeRozan stepping in there. Not to say he's a shooter or anything, but I think he will fulfill some of those needs that roster is looking for.
Yeah, Paul was a very, very underrated scorer in the league, man.
Yeah, for a while.
And he's very steady. He's consistent. He's efficient. But he gets looked over, gets looked past, and I guess it just happened again. Because they just made it seem like, he didn't bring the value that I think his numbers bring.
Happened when he was with the Raptors, happened when he was with the Clippers.
He's been who he's been everywhere he's been when he's healthy. He does have health issues from time to time. Not available as much as you would like him to be. But when he's healthy, man, he's one of the top scoring guards in the league, man. But he continues to get overlooked or underappreciated, I would say.
Another underappreciated guy that ended up getting his walking papers, Kelly Oubre from the Sixers. I think that's going to be a pretty big loss for them because he was do-all wing defender type of guy that you can just throw on the other team's best player. Now, I don't see who they're going to do that with. Jaylen Brown is capable of that, but as far as him trying to score at the same time while exerting all that energy on the defensive side, I don't know, man. But the Pacers got them a good another wing because they stay with some good wings up there.
Yeah, I think Oubre, I like what he brings. I just think he's very inconsistent in regards to what his scoring output.
Oh, absolutely.
Is on night in, night out. I don't think you got like good Oubre and then you got like bad Oubre defensively. And then sometimes his defense, takes a hit when he ain't playing well offensively, versus it being the other way around. So I think that's why he continues to move the way he's moving because he instead of just saying, all right, I'm gonna be like 3-and-D Matt Barnes type of dude. Like,
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm going to lead with toughness and defense, and that shit is going to be my staple. And then this offense, whatever I do on offense is extra. Like, I feel like he gets enamored with the numbers and trying to score and be somebody that he necessarily not. And then it takes away from, what he actually can be. So that's what I've seen out of Oubre. It'll be a loss for him, but at the same time, he inconsistent, man. So I get it. He's just inconsistent with with his role and what he looks like night in and night out. You know what you get sometimes.
So you telling me the Sixers they let Kelly Oubre go and they picked up the white Kelly Oubre and Dean Wade from the Cavs? That's what you're telling me?
I can't believe they paid that man all that money, man. He was horrible for us, man. I just want to God, I could not stand watching this guy play, man.
Oh, it was so frustrating, man.
How was he in the league still? Yeah,
because he's 6'9". That's the only thing I can think of. I don't even think that's a positive with him because how is he using it?
As Oubre is, they damn sure didn't fill the void with Dean Wade, man.
No.
I don't know what the hell they doing, man.
That dude.
Oh, that dude, man. That dude was and he continued to start that man and play that man, bro. I was just be like, I can't watch this.
Man. 4-on-5.
I cannot watch this. What is
my man? He was scared to shoot, and when he did shoot, it never went in.
Bro.
Every 5 games, he'll hit 2 threes.
Yeah, he is, man. He was I'm glad he gone.
Nah. You don't understand the happiness that happened inside of me when I seen that deal happen.
What do we see in this guy?
I've been a Dean Wade hater since the beginning. So I ain't on no bandwagon that's brand new. I've been on this. Shit, I've been the driver on this.
I don't know the guy personally that hates him as a person. As a basketball player, he was a bum.
Yeah. Probably a horrible person too. Just because he is a bum.
He is a bum, bro. He was a bum. But good luck to him, man.
Yeah.
Good luck to him.
Thanks for setting me free, Dean.
Yeah, for sure.
Now, before we get out of here, man, I just want to talk about these Lakers. I think the Lakers did a very horrible job because, for one, you knew LeBron was walking just because of how you was treating him. Right. And then on top of that, the whole time he been there, he been asking for a capable center and a capable big man in the middle, and you never gave it to him.
Well, they gave him and they shipped him out. They brought in AD and they won.
Oh, I'm talking about ever since AD left. Yeah, my bad. Good correction. Yeah, I'm talking about since AD left, he been asking for another guy for that kind of game and that replacement. But now all of a sudden, Luka is in charge. Luka's by himself. You re-sign Austin, and then you go out and get a big man with Walker Kessler. Walker Kessler from the Jazz, real big guy, run the floor pretty good. He's gonna be a defensive guy back there blocking shots, but this might sound rude, Marv, but the Lakers went from an all-black team to an all-white team now.
They look like the Minneapolis Lakers.
George Mikan ass.
Mike and them. And Stephen A. Smith taking a lot of heat for what his comments he said on his show about it. You like Lakers ain't going nowhere with all white boys. I'm just telling you that.
Hey,
So
like I said,
everybody's playing a race card.
yeah.
But the Lakers are on their way back to the toilet, which is where they were before LeBron James signed to come there. They didn't appreciate Bron.
Yes.
Always, he was never there to replace Kobe and all this other crazy shit the Laker fans used to say.
Ridiculous.
But they didn't appreciate Bron because the majority of the Laker fans really hated Bron because Bron was better than Kobe for a long time.
Yeah.
So they had to hate on Bron to keep Kobe where he was. So it was a very weird place to be. I got college buddies and guys I know my whole life that hated Bron and were Laker fans. And once Bron got to the Lakers, they turned into these Bron fans. I was just like, bro,
Ain't you the same?
You're the same one that just was talking about how horrible LeBron James was for all these years. And now they play with Lakers, he good now. So it was always some backdoor hating or some not authentic appreciation for Bron being in LA. And now that he's gone, the Lakers are on their way back to the toilet where they belong.
They went from the Showtime Lakers to the Snowtime Lakers.
It's over. I like Luka.
Yeah, love Luka.
I think AR-15 is pretty good, but
we gonna see.
I saw a sound bite from Larry Bird talking about how he would never ever, and that's not Luka, but everybody else over there, not
right. Everybody else, period.
Everybody else not named Luka in LA. He said when LeBron was in Cleveland, he would never pay anybody that LeBron played with. And he said, well, why is that? Because those guys can't play. LeBron James just make them look like they can't play.
Right.
They can't play.
And if you get them, you ain't got LeBron. So.
Get them, they ain't coming with Bron, and you will not get the return on your investment. And Larry Bird, the second best small forward ever played the game. I'm gonna go ahead and take his word.
Absolutely.
And then I think the proof was in the pudding.
Yeah.
You go back to those Cavs rosters that he had, he was elevating and taking places when those guys left him. Some of them guys never played another second in the NBA. So
I always ask people, have you seen Ira Newell?
Bro, have you seen Ira Newell? Have you seen JJ Hickson? Have you seen Ruby Gibson?
Jamario Moon.
Drew Gooden? Have you seen Jamario Moon? Have you seen man, give me a break, man. Terrence McKenzie, have you seen man, the list goes on and on, bro. Maz guy, Dellavedova,
Christian Iyengar.
Come on, man. Give me a break. Give me a break. So shout out to the Lakers for not appreciating my guy. He's gone now, and now they'll be blaming Luka in a minute. And then,
exactly.
Then the dumpster fire will ensue. So
hey,
that's how I feel about the Lakers.
Marv, man, I appreciate you jumping on here, giving us this good talk. And once again, like, subscribe, share. Like, subscribe, and share. This episode will be on our YouTube page as soon as we pretty much are done. It's live, so it's going to go right up. So if you missed anything in that conversation, go ahead and give it a replay. Tell us what you like to, what we were talking about, or, give us some stuff that we missed that you want to talk about. And we'll answer that question, or we'll probably do another episode to answer your question or make a comment on whatever subject you brought up. So appreciate you, brother, man. And
no doubt, man.
Doing your thing.
Man. You keep doing what you're doing, bro. I love what you're doing. Love your content, man. Keep striving, bro. And I appreciate the invite for sure.
Tell everybody how they can reach you on the socials, see what you got going on.
Social media, man. I'm an old head, man. So I'll send on Facebook, Marv Rashad. Marv Rashad on
That's
Facebook.
That old head right there, y'all. Y'all saw it.
Sleepy, it's bedtime. Marv Rashad on Facebook. Marv the Great on Instagram. At Marv Rashad on Twitter or X. Those are my handles for social media, man. Tap in with me. love basketball, love talking basketball. Just a student of the game, love the game, man. And I just appreciate my guy bringing me on.
No doubt, man. Y'all see, and you just heard where you can see him, where you can find him. Go ahead, follow directions, and appreciate you once again for coming through, y'all. And enjoy the rest of y'all week.
For sure, man. Peace and love, everybody.
Break.